In the greater Edmonton region, the average price of a single-family detached house was $568,000. This is an 11.9% increase compared to the same time last year and a 1.2% increase compared to last month. Hey folks, my name is Nathan Evenson. I'm a realtor with eXp Realty and I'm part of the David St. Jean Real Estate Group, and I believe it is super important to understand the market if you plan on buying a home in Edmonton. When you purchase a property, you are not just buying a place to live, but you are also buying an investment that hopefully grows in time. So this video is going to show you the stats for February 2025. Let's jump into it. So this chart here shows the average price of all homes sold in the Edmonton area. This isn't just detached houses, so the number that I gave you at the start isn't going to reflect in this chart because this chart includes duplexes, condos, all that type of stuff. So the average for January was 436,000, and in February it went up to 442,000, which is a little bit of an increase, and we can expect this increase to continue as the weather warms up, as the snow melts, as spring comes on. As spring happens, there's more and more buyers out there, which means there's a little bit more competition, which means prices can go up. Now let's take a look at the averages for different types of properties. On this chart, the average for all residential is 450,000, which is a little bit different than the last slide I showed you, but that's because I'm using two different sources. This chart comes from the Edmonton REALTORS Association Board, so I believe these numbers, so let's just use these. The average here says 450,000. That's a 10.5% increase compared to last year. Detached houses, the average was 568,000, and that's an 11.9% increase compared to last year. Semi-detached average 421,000, which is an 8.9% increase. Row and townhouses, the average is 301,000. This is a 9.1% increase. And the average for apartments, this one's crazy. It's gone up a lot. The average is 217,000, and this is a 19.9% increase compared to last year. I really see the Edmonton Condo Board, not the Edmonton Condo Board, the Edmonton Condo Market increasing. It went down a lot in 2021 and 2022, most likely because of COVID, and we just seem to be bouncing back. As houses and townhouses and duplexes get more expensive, more and more people are leaning towards living inside an apartment. Now let's take a look at the number of units sold. We started the year higher than the last few years, but then in February, it seemed to actually go down compared to last year. Now, I'm not sure if this is anything to do with the tariff situation going on with the states, but we do seem to have a little bit of a slowdown with total units of numbers sold. Will we see an increase next month and the month after that? Most likely, if the tariff situation slows down or if they come to some sort of resolution, I think there's going to be more people out there willing to buy. This chart here shows how many homes are selling at their asking price or more. We are at 45% for the month of February 2025, which means 45% of all homes that sold in the month sold for the asking price or above. What this means is if a house is $400,000, you might be paying $400,000 or more. There aren't a lot of deals right now. People are pricing homes fairly. Now, if you're my client, I'm always going to try and get you a good deal. I'm always going to try to negotiate for you, but sometimes that isn't possible. What happens here is there is a lot of competition. So if you and a few other people are making offers on the same property, you can't be the lowest bidder, because if you're the lowest bidder, you don't win. And when I say bid, it's not an auction. You're submitting your best offer, and lots of times the best offer has to be above the asking price. My cat Tilly really wanted to join us to talk about the average days on market. Yeah, you tell them. You go, get out of here. Anyways, the average days on market has decreased for February compared to January. February was 37.44 days on market on average compared to 47 for last month. This means that the good properties are selling quick. If you see a property out there and you want to go check it out, I suggest you go and do it ASAP before someone else comes and buys it from underneath you. In the month of February, we saw 2,723 new units brought to market, which is a 13% increase compared to January 2025, but it's actually a decrease in total overall units for the year compared to 2024. So there's a little bit less inventory right now than years previous. And let's finish it off with the high rollers. These are the top sales for the month of February 2025. For detached house, the top house was $4 million. I believe there's actually someone on my team that got that sale. The top semi-detached house or property was $754,000. The top townhouse was $540,000, and the most expensive apartment was $1,375,000. Thanks so much for watching. It really means the world to me. If you are looking to move to Edmonton or within Edmonton, me and my team got your back, whether it's buying or selling. And I just want to say thanks for watching the video. It amazes me that you got this far. It would really mean a lot to me if you hit the subscribe or the follow button, and if you like this video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Say bye, Tilly. Bye-bye.